Hi everyone. Today I am going to explain regarding the speaking and describing a process. So whatever it is, any types of products, any types of things, any types of process and writing and speaking and doing such activities, we need some sort of process and procedure. So these things to follow and the same thing in speaking activities. And the first one is the process of description instead of instruction. Two types of papers that through similar or slightly different. So the process description is defined as a general description of how a process happens step by step, one by one. It will happen for any types of process or activities. It does not tell the reader so what to do. So rather, it describes how something happens in the process. For example, uh, the process descriptions are any kind of manual, pamphlet, or sheet describing how a type of machine works, how a human process works, or how a type of event works. So it's in the all the it's all in the informations are included in the paper. So it is not directly speak to the audience or the readers. So process description, avoid giving commands, avoid using the pronouns you, and make use of the present tense. As the first, the driver insert the key in the lock and avoid giving commands. And another thing is the set of instruction, however, are defined as commands to reader telling them to do something step by step. A set of instruction does not simply describe general events, but rather gives directions to reader for making something specific happen. So example, uh, example of instruction or any kind of directions such as those that come with furniture that must be assembled, those that are provided for starting to use a new electronic devices, or those that tell you how to prepare a form. Uh, See that example here. So there is a few words in the beginning of the sentences we have used for describing that process. Use a minimum of 4 eggs per omelette. So heat the omelette, not too much of heat, just heat it. Put just 1 tablespoon of water, not milk, and with the egg. Mix the egg up, just lightly beat them with a fork. So pour that into the hot pan. So in this process description, the first step is to begin with overall functioning of the process, and then move on the step by step performance of specific stages. So process description should be in the objective and impersonal state. It must be written in the passive constructions. So the words should be specific and concentrate in the concrete present tense, and it should be used based on the present form. Example, extraction of sugarcane juice. So cleaned sugarcane pieces are inserted into the space between two starred cylinder cylindrical rolls, which are then rotated manually or automatically. So causing clockwise movement, the sugarcane pieces get crushed, and then the extracted juice is collected in the pan. So these are the process of making sugarcane juices. So describing process is nothing but we can extract the informations through the words in the order, like step by step. So what is the next one, what is the next one, and what is another one, so finally what was the result. So these are the things we can find from that speaking a describing process through papers. Thank you.